Okay, so what did we think of that? What are some things you noticed about that video? In terms of, I want to particularly talk about white people's attitudes towards African Americans who showed that more aggressive stance. What did you notice from some of the things in the video?
They were scared.
They were scared. Good. Let's follow that. What do you think scared them about that?
They were carrying guns around, that's for sure.
Okay, so maybe it was a worry about fear of physical harm. What about in terms of harm to the establishment? How do you think they felt about that? About African American people that were organized and were educated and were not afraid of white institutions.
That's why they were scared, because they'd never seen it. So they're like,
okay, it was an entirely new thing. They were used to Dr. King out there, "We shall overcome," which is important.
yeah.
But I think what the Black Panthers and Stokely Carmichael, and even Miss Shirley Chisholm, she this seemingly looking like somebody's aunt on Easter Sunday. She was a very formidable woman. I mean, and she was one of 13 black members of Congress when she was there, total. And she ran for president. She sought the highest office in the land. She is noted for her campaigns of, where is she? Was unbought and unbossed. I mean, I'm going to be my own person. You're not going to tell me what to do, and you're not going to make me compromise who I am. And that I think worried people. And I think it still does today. That people, in our society, everyone has roles they're expected to play, and people step out of those roles. It scares people. It makes people angry.
Yeah.
So how about you can tie that to the NFL players taking a knee as a sign of protest against violence against the police. Why do you think upsets people so much about that?
Because they think they're disrespecting their body.
Okay, they're being disrespectful. What about, have you ever heard the argument, that, these guys make so much money, they should be more appreciative. You heard anybody say that? Okay. Okay, well, I've heard people say that, because it's just about, that
money has nothing to do with it, and you'd be a sellout.
People tend to make it about that money, though.
Yeah.
I think. All right, cool. Well, I thank you guys for coming today. I'd like you to take a minute, and we're going to do those 5 questions on the back. All right? Like I said, I'm going to count this as the quiz for that unit, so I'll put that in as the quiz score for this as well, okay? So all of these questions relate directly to the video and to the information I gave you in that summary, so you can probably find it all right there, okay? Okay, thank you, Dante. Just stand up.
I was confused about the first question. Was it he objected to the war?
No, he had his religious reasons to reject.
Actually, let me circle back around to that before we begin, because I talked about Muhammad a little and him becoming a Muslim.
Yeah.
I didn't quite hit what kind of got him in trouble, because once again he was always a very loud, even when he was still Cassius Clay, when he still went by his birth name, he was a very loud, very brash people, and some people, particularly white people, didn't know what to make of that. A black man who wasn't humble, a black man who stood up, who spoke out and said what he believed. And then in 1967, he received a draft notice. And he decided to disregard that draft notice and say he wasn't going. Because he felt that the draft in Vietnam unfairly targeted people of color and it targeted people who were poor. And he very famously said, "Why would I want to go across the world to fight for a country that doesn't respect me?" And I love this quote, and excuse my language here, but he said, "No Viet Cong ever called me nigger." So he said, "Why should I go fight them?" So knowing that, so go ahead and answer those questions, okay? Okay, Dante, if you're done, you can head back, okay? Wait for coming. You get Starburst. Sometimes when they're good, they get Starburst. I got watermelon. The girls go through the bag and they pick all the pink ones out. we get started. Please put names on these, and I will be entering this in a grade in Apex though. So okay, can we get? Okay, so that's the end of the lesson, guys. Thank you. I hope you got something out of this. We can cut that, follow. Thank you.